Today we are looking at a daily trading strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of indicators and trading strategies over on my other channel, and I am constantly testing more. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with custom indicators. We have an amazing community on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader and give you access to our custom indicators, as well as the spreadsheets of hundreds of tested indicators and strategies when you become a Patreon member. So even if this strategy isn't great, we have you covered. Links below in the description. Alright, as I said, today we are looking at a daily trading strategy. So for those of you who might be new to the channel, basically what I do is I take source videos from YouTube who claim to have profitable trading strategies, and I take those strategies and I test them typically over 50 trades to see if the strategy is actually in fact profitable. And so what we will do is the first strategy here we're going to look at, our first video here, technically looking at a source strategy, is a daily trading strategy. And so in the testing, this was able to do over 70% win rate. And so the win rate was pretty decent on this one. We used a take profit and stop that we use on our other channels. So if you've seen in the little intro there, I actually have another channel that we have tested hundreds of indicators on. And so the take profit and stop here are based off of an ATR style take profit and stop. If you were interested in more information on that, you can jump over to our other channel and dig into why we use this particular take profit and stop. But nonetheless, we'll go into the strategy here since it is a profitable trading strategy. So we have two indicators on screen. First one's going to be the pivots indicator. And this is just, if you just type in pivot there, it's going to be pivot points standard right here. And we'll add that to the screen. It looks quite a bit different on default. We'll go into that here in just a moment. The other indicator that we have is just an exponential moving average. So if you just type in the EMA and go down to this one right here, moving average exponential there. And this one is set to a 200 period. And we just bumped up the line weight so that line is a little bit thicker, that blue line right here. The pivot point indicator, what we did was we will turn off the labels because we don't need those. And then we turned off all the other pivot points or all the other levels except for just the standard P level right here, pivot point. And that gives us what you see on screen here. And so the setup on this is when price action is above the EMA, we are looking for long trades only. When it's below the EMA, we're looking for short trades only. And so what we're going to do is we are then going to look for our pivot point as an entry into the trade. And so let me back this up just a little bit right here, and we can take a look. So you see right here that as I played it forward, that pivot point then popped on screen right there. So what we're looking for is the break of this pivot point to the upside. So when price action breaks that pivot point to the upside, that's going to be an official signal to go long right there. We're going to use our take profit and stop as we have here. Alternatively, you can also use the last swing low on the long trade. So if we entered right here, we put our stop right about here at the last swing, and then let's say we target a 1-to-1 risk reward, or you can play around with these levels a little bit more if you want to. Go ahead and play this forward here, and you can see we bump up nicely, hitting our take profit right there on that first trade. So on the other side, that's exactly how it would play out if you were looking for short trade opportunities. So we'll just jump to this one right here, just for ease sakes here. And so we have the established pivot point right there. And now what we're looking for is the break of that pivot point to the downside, price action breaking it And right about there, we'll call that good. As far as the break goes, we now have a short. We put our stop at the last swing high. We target a 1-to-1 risk reward there, right about there. Go ahead and play this forward, and you see, comes down nicely and gets us to take profit. So pretty simple strategy there. Again, it is a daily strategy, and so not a lot of people like the daily strategies. They like to trade on a day trading strategy, so a scalping strategy. If that's something you're interested in, the very first video here on the channel, which I'll link to at the end of this video, is our day trading scalping strategy that we have developed with the hundreds of indicators that we have tested. It's proven to be profitable strategy. Scalping strategy that we're constantly optimizing and testing and improving, looking to automate in the very near future for our patrons to take advantage of a lot of great things going on there. If you're interested in that, then check out that video. Again, I'll link to it. A thumbnail will pop up at the end of this video here. You can check that one out. So that's it for this video. That's it for this strategy. We're going to go ahead and cut it here and move on to the next video from here.